everyone. Lisa Haven here. Well, no surprise there. The mainstream media is hiding yet another major scandal by the Biden administration. But just what is this scandal that they're hiding this time? Well, how about the fact that AG Merrick Garland came out and said the FBI isn't targeting and labeling parents as domestic terrorists? Oh no, he's not doing that. However, a DOJ whistleblower has come out and revealed that that is indeed the case, and parents are being labeled with a threat tag. And lo and behold, the mainstream media is completely silent on the entire thing. And the bad news is they've actually already targeted a parent. Now, here's what I'm talking about. I'm going to kind of take you back and then take you forward. Let me take you to this first article, American Military News. 90,000 school officials requested that Secret Service and FBI protection investigates domestic terrorists who intimidate school board leaders. Then it comes out that the FBI says, okay, Merrick Garland says, yeah, we're right in on this. We're going to immediately do what you request, National School Board Association, and we're going to go ahead and respond to this disturbing spike in threats against educators. That was on Politico. Then shortly thereafter, right, the school boards say, oh, we got a lot of heat from these parents, so we're going to retract that entire statement. Here it is, Washington Times. The school board group then apologizes for letter linking protesting parents to domestic extremists. Why would they do that? Well, because they were worried that parents would have a backlash, calling them domestic or likening them to domestic terrorists. And of course, parents were very upset about this. Then immediately, new information comes out, I guess shortly thereafter, not immediately, but new information comes out. Here we are in Washington Examiner. The NSBA internal memo shows that coordination with the White House on letter comparing parent protests to domestic extremists. So as it turns out, there was actual coordination being done between the White House and the National School Board Association. So it was the White House who penned the letter, who encouraged the NSBA to pen the memo. And all this comes out after the fact, and not one word so far really from mainstream media on any of this. In fact, on Restricted Republic, I predicted and I said, I said I would guarantee you, I would put $1 million on the fact that the White House coordinated with the NSBA, and lo and behold, it came out. Look, if you want real news and get the facts before the news even comes out, then go to restrictedrepublic.com, because I've got so much information on platforms. And I got to tell you, we've got some big announcements coming on there about what's going on in the news. And right now, you can get it for $20 off the entire first year. Use the coupon code 20 and the word off to get that special rate. But check it out before it's too late, because a lot of things are going on in society right now that you need to be aware of. But that said, after this entire scandal, we also know that AG Merrick Garland stood before, Congress and told Congress, we're not targeting parents. Oh no, we're not, labeling them domestic extremists and all of that. But here it is, and this is on New York Post. Proof. AG Garland misled Congress about silencing parents who dissent. So here's what happened. AG Garland, after all that stuff happened, went before Congress, and he testified to Congress last month that he did not order the targeting of parents who criticize school policies, let alone label them as domestic terrorists. However, an internal Justice Department memo now shows that is now underway. And here's that memo, and this is on NY Post. FBI created threat tag to track alleged harassment of educators, says a whistleblower. The FBI created a threat tag to track alleged menacing statements made against school board members and their members after AG Merrick Garland directed the Bureau to take lead on the hyper-local disputes, a whistleblower has revealed. The email, dated October 20th, was released Tuesday by House Judiciary Committee Republicans, who said that the missive was proof that federal counterterrorism was being deployed against parents at school board meetings. The email, which Republicans said came from a whistleblower, showed the creation of the tag EDUO officials to track related threats. So there you have it. Merrick Garland gets up, lies his butt off before Congress, right? Over this whole ordeal. AG Garland must come back to Congress after whistleblower claims he lied about FBI targeting parents, says Howley. He just up and lied about it. Lied full-fledged in front of Congress. And you wonder why millions of Democrats even are upset with their own party. I mean, they're literally going after parents, lying to our face about what they're doing, just literally blatantly lying to us. And meanwhile, the mainstream media says barely one word on it, right? Take a look. They're ignoring this entire ordeal. Here we have FoxNews.com, ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, skip. Say nothing. Don't talk about DOJ whistleblower revealing threat tag targeting parents at school board meetings. MSNBC covered it one time, only for Nicholas Wallace to scoff at the GOP uproar over the fact that we've been labeled with threat tags. And I say we because I have children in the school district as well, right? And I'm against these band-aids that they're forcing on our children. But here we have mainstream media not saying one word because this would actually cause uproar with Democrats too. I think this is something that Democrats and Republicans could actually agree on. Meanwhile, an actual parent has already been targeted. And this is the newamerican.com. FBI raids house of activist mom who opposed school board's policies alleging election fraud. So they raid this woman's home. They had no justification for such. She hadn't committed a crime. She didn't threaten violence, nothing of that nature. And yet it's happening. Even after the NSBA apologizes for the letter and basically retracts it. But Merrick Garland doesn't retract the information with his department. Nope. He just continues it anyway. And mainstream media doesn't say a word. Well, now is the time to spread that information and get the word out. Share this video with everybody you know. Get it out there. We need to get the real information out. And subscribe to the channel. And please make sure you click that bell because they're really unsubscribing people en masse. Just make sure you have that bell clicked. Anyhow, with that, please don't forget to check out my partner, preparewithlisa.com. As you know, things are disappearing off the shelves. So please make sure in the event that the crisis gets worse, you and your family are covered for everything. Go to preparewithlisa.com and take advantage of $100 off their 3-month food supply there. I'm showing you on the screen. This includes breakfast, lunches, dinners, drinks, snacks, the whole 9 yards. And it's got a really good calorie count in the event that it is much needed. So get to preparewithlisa.com and take advantage of the special offer. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.